There is a special touring exhibit that's coming to the River City and will be at 3 museums for 12 weeks that kicks off tomorrow, August 4th, and continues through October 24th. Here to tell us more about Violins of Hope is RVA's Sam Asher, the executive director of the Holocaust Museum, and we welcome him back to Virginia this morning. Good to see you, Sam.
Thank you. Good morning.
All right, so we're going to start with some concerts, and let's talk about this because you got 2 different concerts, and boy, are they special. Let's start with, they're going to be at your place first, at the Holocaust Museum, right?
Yes, on August the 5th, starting in a few days, we will have the lead concert here at the Virginia Holocaust Museum. And the opening concert, it will be what we're calling a community concert, so there will be about 5 or 6 instruments being played. The bigger concerts will be in September, on September 9th and September 10th, being played by the full Richmond Symphony. And these are violins that made it through the Holocaust and were repaired by Amnon Weinstein in his shop in Tel Aviv and are now landing here in Richmond. We'll have it for a long time.
So we kind of went straight to the concerts, and I guess I got a little ahead of myself there a little bit. Let's talk about Violins of Hope, which is what the whole exhibit is about. And these are actual violins from the Holocaust that survived that and then were repaired, refurbished, and you'll see people play those violins. Is that right?
Exactly.
Wow.
The 3 museums, the Virginia Holocaust Museum, the Virginia Museum for History and Culture, and the Black History Museum will have 7 violins here, 7 at the Virginia Museum for History and Culture, and 5 at the Black History Museum. But the rest of the violins will be played in concert at different points in time. And I'll give you an example. One violin, the Lyon violin, was on, unfortunately, a terrible cattle car where a guy was being sent to Auschwitz. He took the violin and pushed it out a window, and a workman picked it up below the train, and he said, "Please take care of this. I don't need it where I'm going." And the workman hid it in his house. His daughter found it 30, 40 years ago, and then sent it to Amnon in Tel Aviv. It's been repaired and will be played in one of the concerts.
Wow. I mean, just your explanation there just kind of takes your breath away for a second. And we always say, wow, if you know, this could talk. Well, these violins can and sing and tell a story that is truly amazing. And then one other thing, this is a first. I don't think we've ever had a director of one museum telling us to go to 2 other museums. That's never happened before, but what a collaboration that is.
These violins have brought out the best in all of us, and we know we have to bring this to Richmond and have as many people, members, visitors, seeing the Violins of Hope, learning the stories, and then there are educational programs and concerts, so people just need to go to violinsofhoperva.com and find out all the programs, get tickets to concerts, and where the violins will be in the different museums.
An amazing thing coming to our town, and we are so happy about it, Sam. Let me ask you a question. The Holocaust Museum obviously is open, and people can go anytime and be touched and moved and learn. Is there something about having these violins, which obviously, if a person really knows how to play a violin, is moving to begin with. But then when you know the history behind it, that's got to take it to another level, doesn't it?
It does. And what I say is the Holocaust, when you talk about big numbers, it's a very difficult thing to fathom. 6 million Jews are killed. 1.5 million children are killed alongside their parents. Very difficult. But it's about stories. And when you can tell single stories like these violins tell, then you understand what happened to the Haftel violin or the Weininger violin. And those are the amazing things. You can grasp it, you can understand it, and kind of feel what somebody was going through.
or at least try. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. It's amazing. Sam, thank you for spending a moment with us, and we want as many folks as possible to come out and take part in this. We wish you the best with the exhibit. The first concert as part of the 12-week exhibit is this Thursday, August 5th at the Virginia Holocaust Museum. Second one will happen on Thursday, September 9th at the Cathedral of the Sacred Heart. For more information, including tickets, just visit violinsofhoperva.com. Stay tuned. We'll be back in less than 3 minutes.